What's going on, guys? It's Friday, June 12th. Market opens up in around 50 seconds. Market is moving up today after a massive sell-off of yesterday. In this video, I'm going to try to record my day trades as they play out live so you can see kind of how I trade and what I do. Okay, market is officially open. We'll see what wants to happen out the gates. But yeah, nothing I'm focused on really, but we'll see what wants to happen. All right, just an update. I bought a put on Robinhood on this very kind of penny stock EMAN. I'm experimenting with a new strategy um, to see how I like it. Essentially, I just kind of trade these poorly gapping up stocks that are really up for no reason, just kind of capitalize on them coming down. So we'll see how this wants to materialize. I have a put, see how it wants to go. But in terms of regular stocks, there's nothing really going on. Market's just kind of getting situated from yesterday, so I'm just going to let it chill out for today, see what wants to happen. All right, I'm going to take 3 shares long of Apple here. I'm in at 345.99. It looks like the market wants to make a new high, and I think Apple is just going to trade with it. So I'm happy to trade right for the breakout, probably make a couple bucks on it. Yeah, I tried to trade Boeing. I was a little late to Boeing. PayPal looks like it might want to do the same thing here. Let's see. PayPal. All right, I'm gonna hop in PayPal here as well. All right, so I'm in 7 shares long of PayPal 156.12. Let's see what wants to happen. Yeah, basically market's moving up, so I'll just take a couple stabs at some stocks going long. Still have my put on that kind of penny stock. Apple is doing nice here, so that's good. We'll see what wants to happen. I'm gonna pause it here and resume once something else kind of comes to fruition. All right, just an update on the EMAN kind of put. I tried to sell it, but it's so liquid, and then it came back. It kind of did a red to green move, so I'm trying to close it out right now for about a $30 loser, which is not the best, but it's okay. We'll see if it wants to close me now. If it just got halted, that's not great either. All right, we'll see what wants to happen. I might get kind of pinched on this, but it is what it is. All right, I'm gonna take a kind of a starter here on Boeing for 5 shares short. I'm in at 186.46. It tried moving up and then had a massive rejection on the 5-minute, and it looks like it wants to make a new low here, so I'm fine with taking a short position on that. Apple's looking good. It's kind of flagging in the sense that it moved up. People are starting to take profits, so it should go back up for a second round higher. Market's kind of coming back with it, but that's a beautiful flag, and it should just go up from here. PayPal is kind of trending sideways, a little bit of movement up, which is good. We'll see what wants to happen. EMAN is still halted, and of course, I got the short on Boeing. Let's take a look on Boeing. So we'll see what wants to happen. I like taking shorts and longs, so I'm kind of covered on both sides of the market. But I'm going to pause it here, and we'll see either when any stock makes a move. All right, just an update on EMAN. I took the quick $30 loser, kind of resumed from the halt, and just kind of went back up a little bit. I was up 30 bucks initially, and I tried to sell, but it is what it is. I'd rather cut my losses kind of there than get stuck with it. But it's a new strategy I'm trying out, so it is what it is. It's a little frustrating to see that I'm right, and then makes a red to green move, and then kind of comes back, but it's okay. Update on the positions, Boeing just kind of settling out here, which is fine. Apple is still flagging in the sense that it's still kind of trading down here, which is fine. And PayPal kind of rounding out as well. So nothing too fancy going on now. Going to pause it here and resume again once something happens. All right, I'm going to take a short on play here. I'm going to take 70 shares short. I'm in at 15.90. I think it wants to come down and make a new low. Basically, if you take a look, it is kind of extended to the downside, but Um, if you take a look, it's just trying to move up and then had a massive rejection down. And I like how it kind of sold off, consolidated, and I'm looking now for the new low of around 1587 or so, 1585, and I want to see it kind of come down. Um, we'll see what wants to happen. Boeing actually turned against me, so I'm going to have to cover Boeing here. All right, I'm gonna cover there. There we go. Okay, so I'm out there for a $12 loser. Not the best, not the worst. But let's take a look at play. Play, I'm down a little bit on that as well. If play wants to pull back a little bit, I'm fine with that. I think it is kind of extended, so we'll see what wants to happen. Apple and PayPal are still kind of just trending to the side. Nothing too fancy over here. Boeing was a little unfortunate. Kind of sold back off a little bit, but you know it happens. You take trading is all about kind of risk and taking a risk and seeing, you know, are you okay to kind of stomach the risk for the anticipated reward? So that's that. I don't like this 1 minute candle here on play. I don't like that kind of candle of indecision. We'll see what it wants to do. Yeah. All right, just an update here on play. It's not looking great. This is kind of the critical point where it needs to roll over. On the 1 minute, it looks pretty strong, and on the 5 minute, it still has room to roll over and go back down. If it doesn't, I am going to have to exit for the loss. But this is kind of that critical stage where it either confirms the pattern down or it reverses and starts to go back up. So we'll see what wants to happen. I want to see some significant selling pressure like this, but it needs to be more significant, and I need to see a confirmation that it's going to actually turn back down. All right, there's kind of the move down. I'm going to add 70 more shares to my position to double it, and I'm going to hope to kind of run the stock down and see how it wants to go short. All right, I'm going to take 70 shares off the table here just because it's not doing what I want it to do. So I still have 70 shares short. We'll see if it wants to turn back down, but it's just kind of trending sideways, and that's not what I want to see. Yeah, the 5 minute looks pretty indecisive. It looks like it wants to turn over. It tried moving higher a few times and failed, but I'm not seeing that kind of follow through to the downside that I want to see. I just need to see some sort of confirmation either way. That'll give me guidance. Market's coming down, so we'll see if it wants to come with it. Apple's coming down. So the Apple and PayPal position here. I'm gonna cover Apple. I just don't like what it's doing. Look at PayPal here. PayPal's not looking great either. I'm gonna cover PayPal as well. All right, I'm just gonna focus on the trade on play. Again, it's trying to go lower, but I really need to see a break of like 1606 for like clear confirmation. Everything's kind of selling off here. All right, I'll pause it here and resume. Okay, there's some downward price action on play. We'll see if it wants to kind of break through 1605 with some nice volume. Market's making a new low. Market is a little extended now to the downside, but we'll see if play wants to. All right, I'm gonna hop back in the 70 shares short. Okay, average cost basis at 16,065. We'll see if this finally wants to turn over. The 1 minute chart's looking a little better now. 5 minute chart's looking better as well. So we'll see if this wants to kind of turn into fruition and head back down towards 1585 or so, and then ultimately a new low on that. It's really the 1605, 1610 level that's kind of pretty tricky with it. But on the 1 minute now, it looks good. It looks like it kind of finally kind of matured, and now it looks there's more clear direction, and I think that clear direction is to the downside. And if I'm right, I will stand to benefit and profit because I am short the stock and I'm betting that the stock price will go down. What I liked about it was it had this kind of nice, let me draw it out here. It had a nice kind of sell off down, then it kind of moved, back up here. And now I think it wants to kind of come back down like that. Markets move in twos. I can make a video about how like the market generally moves. And it's interesting to know and it's good to know, but I'll do that in a later video. All right, I'm just gonna get out of the stock. It's not doing what I wanted. I'm going to cover all my shares. I'm just gonna be done for the day. Today was not the best day. I'm down $62 on play, which is pretty hefty. Apple down $1, Boeing down $12, PayPal down 60 cents, and then of course EMAN down 30. So today was not the best day at all, but market's pretty volatile and it happens. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the like button. Comment down below if you had a red or green day. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the subscribe button because I do this all kind of for you, and all I ask in return is for you to hit the subscribe button. So with that said, I will see you Monday.